In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make collard greens by using 3 different phases. The first phase is going to be all about breaking down the meat. I'm using smoked turkey necks. You can use whatever meat you want to use. In this phase, we're going to extract as much flavor as possible from that turkey neck so that when we add our greens into the pot, all will be flavored and well. This second phase is the reason why we're here, the greens. So in this phase, we're going to be breaking down those collard greens. We're going to clean them, chop them, and add them to our already seasoned pot. The third and final phase of the cooking process of these greens is actually the easiest because during this phase, you're going to allow the greens to simmer and to marry those flavors all together. So this is the low and slow phase. You've done all the hard work. When we get to this point, sit back, relax, and wait until your greens get done. Now that you have an idea about how we're going to do this whole process, here's what you'll need. We're starting off with 2 pounds of collard greens. I'm going to use 1 of these turkey necks. We have 1 whole onion that I'm going to chop up later. This is my own blend of seasoning, but I put some substitutes in the description box for you. Chicken bouillon seasoning, chicken stock, I have 2 on hand just in case, and liquid smoke. Go ahead and add some oil to a pot. This is about 3 tablespoons worth, and cut some slits into your meat. That will help extract as much of the salty flavor from the meat into the pot. Although I'm already using a smoked turkey neck, I'm going to go ahead and add some more liquid smoke, just a couple of dashes, because I want to beef up the level of smokiness to these greens. Now, since we cut some slits into that meat is giving off so much flavor. It's caramelizing the onions. Like, this entire pot is full of nothing but seasoning. And we're just going to keep cranking it up. Let's go ahead and add a 1/2 cup of this chicken stock just to loosen up some of those onions and the seasonings off the bottom of the pan. And then soon enough, our greens will be ready to take its bath in all of this flavor. Let's add our greens to the pot. Now, you don't want to dump them all in there at once because it'll be difficult to stir the pot. You want to add in maybe about half your batch, mix it up really well, make sure those flavors marry together, and then go in and dump the rest in. You'll see why. Take a look at this spoon. All of those onions and seasonings are starting to stick to the greens. That's what you want. Once we're done mixing up these greens, we're going to go in and add the rest of the chicken stock that's left to the pot. Now remember, you still have 1 container of chicken stock that you haven't touched. This amount of chicken stock will not fill up the pot at this time. We'll go in and do that later. I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of this chicken bouillon flavor. Please be careful because it has salt in it. It also contains MSG. Do your research there. And the smoked turkey neck has salt in it. Be mindful of your sodium intake and also be mindful of your family's dietary needs. Now, you've done all the hard work. Watch the screen for the rest of the instructions and let your stovetop go to work for you.
your soul. Baby, I'll show you.
Okay, y'all, these greens are looking good. Now, I know how we like to see our seasonings, okay? Just remember, there's a lot of invisible forces happening in this pot because we already added that salty smoked turkey neck. So don't look at this and think, oh my gosh, it doesn't look like it's seasoned. No, there's plenty of flavor in that pot.
I can't help but notice you coming down the street, smiling so dearly at everyone you meet. And I can't help but notice you throwing me a glance, a wink telling me there's a chance. I've just got eyes for you. I've just got eyes for you. No other could enchant me, darling, like you do. 'Cause I've just got eyes for you. I've just got eyes for you. Your sister says she loves me, wants to share my name. Spoke to Reverend Bixby, they've already set the date. So I'm working up the guts to tell